Dr. Stephen Greer says extraterrestrial aliens have already visited us, but he was kept quiet for political and economic interests. Stephen Greer says there is strong evidence that UFOs have been on Earth on several occasions and is urging the world public to let the truth be known. Despite the fact that there are strong indications of extraterrestrial visitations to our planet, they've remained secret for decades as a conspiracy to protect economic and geopolitical interests. This is what American researcher Stephen Greer believes. He says there is unmistakable evidence that they are visiting us, and frankly, everyone involved in the high-level classified projects knows that, he points out. Director of the Center for the Study of Extraterrestrial Intelligence and behind the 2017 documentary Unacknowledged, the film is based on the archives of the project he created in 1993, which aims to expose a conspiracy by the US government and the hidden evidence about the existence of extraterrestrials, and has testimony from more than 950 military archives and secret material about aliens. Pure financial interests? In his view, this information is not available to the world public because it depends on the maintenance of current geopolitical power, the macroeconomic system based on petrodollars, and current technologies. He says actually the secrecy has nothing to do with aliens, but is entirely due to geopolitical power and money, as always, he says. In his view, there are new technologies that have made current meanings of transportation and energy sources obsolete, and have also remained secret. Why? Again, knowledge is undermined by today's macroeconomic system, and the world's silence on this. For all this, there is an international elite conspiracy that determines information on the subject of extraterrestrials. It's controlled by a transnational organization, and there are no geopolitical borders for it, he says. Greer cites as an example documents that state that the KGB of Russia, of the USSR, and US intelligence service cooperated on this issue during the Cold War. 3 members of my team, he said, lost their lives because of this, and when asked how he might be able to reveal the information and make a documentary about aliens and an intergovernmental conspiracy, Greer admits that 3 members were offed, including a former CIA director, but he does not want to give more details, he claims. He also relieves that he has taken steps to protect himself and has been putting them into practice for 20 years. He says, I have information, and if something happens to me, it will get on the internet, and that would be a disaster for these people, and we here have taken corresponding measures, he said. But he says many people in the Pentagon and the CIA are in favor of now revealing those secrets, and he said there are similar sentiments among top officials in Russia, China, Britain, and Canada. It won't happen until people realize the seriousness of the problem, he said, and at the same time we see that disclosure could provide worldwide economic solutions to serious environmental problems, he says. We know that just a few days ago I did post a video on that. The Canadian government wants to make public all its information and documents and videos and images it has on UFOs and all this. So perhaps the rest of the world governments will do the same. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.